let's talk about Peter Obi and his chances with the ADC. Of course, he just joined the ADC from Labour Party, and in that ADC, you are seeing heavyweights like the former Vice President Atiku, and some other heavyweights too. Kwankwaso is set to join. I think Kwankwaso will join. I think he is playing out, he's holding a card, and he is probably going to be a vice president to whoever emerges, which will be a Southern. I think the ADC will zone their ticket to the South. And I don't know, you don't expect Amici to be the presidential. He doesn't have any. I mean, look at his numbers. What does he have? I think they're going to zone into the South, and Peter Obi will get the ticket. And two key players are in mind: Tambuwa and Kwankwaso. They are the two players to play that vice. And you know, if Kwankwaso is going to be on the ballot, a lot is going to happen for the ADC. Like, they are going to have what you call a real genuine movement, because with Obi and Kwankwaso together, their votes together, you know what that brings: the northern votes and the southern votes. Of course, not rule out two chances with 30 governors. Of course, you expect him to give a fight too, but in ADC is going to be a fight to the finish, which I think Obi will get the ticket. I don't think Atiku will compete. He will not compete. So Obi would. And one thing you should notice is that Obi didn't do poorly in the North the last election. Obi didn't do poorly. Like, he didn't pull poorly there. If you check the North Central, he did very well. So all he needed is just the Northeast and the Northwest votes. Of course, you say, oh, he didn't probably pull well in the Southwest. Of course, I think he did. I mean, Lagos alone, it's just that he was rigged out of it, and I think he was rigged out of it. But this coming election is going to be very, very interesting. I don't think it's going to be a walkover, and I don't think it's going to be an easy election for any of the candidates. But except one thing is in everybody's mind: who get the tickets for ADC. That will be but for polls, everybody ask, they think Obi should get it, and if Obi gets it, the vice becomes very important, because whoever becomes the vice, we all know that is going to definitely be someone from either the Northwest, somebody from the Northwest in particular. Of course, I mean, Tambuwa and Kwankwaso on the table for. And Kwankwaso just said, you remember when you heard him say he is willing to accept to be the presidential candidate or the vice presidential candidate of any political party. If he's going to leave the NNPP party, he is going to. Of course, the NNPP is also having problems. Of course, remember President Tinubu saying that he's happy to see his opponent in disarray. But NNPP is having a problem. They've accused Kwankwaso of hijacking the party. Of course, that's why you see Abba Yusuf left the party for APC. Of course, it's yet to be confirmed, but he has picked a form.